Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Well, I hope you guys all in a good conditions and feeling great today. In this occasion, I would like to share my good practices in implementing scaffolding in teaching and learning process. But before that, let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Yurike Resty Rahmawati. I am from English Class B, PPG Prajabatan 2024, University of Pakuan. So, what is scaffolding? Well, according to Vygotsky, scaffolding refers to the support provided by the teacher to help students complete tasks that will initially be difficult for them to do it independently. Its function is to gradually guide students until they can learn autonomously. Here is the descriptions of the model aja that I made before I teach at SMA Negeri 3 Bogor. The subject that I teach is Advanced English or English Literature for Class 12 Sociology 2. The school is SMA Negeri 3 Bogor, and the topic that I uh, did is poem, and the model that I choose is Genre-Based Approach or GBA. And also the learning objective is through the gender-based approach, students are able to analyze the social function, text structure, and a linguistic element of a poem accurately, which is from this model, there are some scaffolding that I did back then when I am teaching at SMA Negeri 3 Bogor, especially in the 12 Sociology 2. Scaffolding in opening activity. At the introduction activity, before jumping into our discussion, I asked students about their prior knowledge or previously learned material, especially song. Then I connect the material with a today's topic or poem, where their knowledge about song will help them to understand about our today's topic easily. Reflections on the introduction piece, connecting the lesson on poem with the previous session or song topic, helps bridge student prior knowledge with the new material. Which is this is related to the scaffolding framework according to Quintana et al. 2004 that state scaffolding practices must mediate learner in constructing meaning, definitions, or interpretation based on their prior knowledge. Next good practice of implementing scaffolding is at the beacon of sessions or building knowledge of the field. I give scaffolding by provided student with images of poets from around the world and Indonesia which are related to the topic they learned, which is I give student the picture of William Shakespeare, Sapadi Djoko Damono, and Khairul Anwar, which is this approach connect poem with student personal and cultural context, enriching their background knowledge and creating a strong foundation for deeper explorations. And the next at MOT sessions or modeling of the text. At the MOT, I give student an example of poem before ask them to analyze it in peer and discuss it together afterward. By giving examples, students could gain a concrete understanding what is um, of what is expected from them, and by discussing it together, it could help them to solidify their background knowledge and CLT session or during constructions of the text. In these sessions, I divided the student into small group discussion, and I gave scaffolding by divided the group that consists of high, medium, and low achiever, which is I think that small group discussion will encourage them to share ideas, solve problem collaboratively, and develop their critical thinking skill. I also give students scaffolding by walking around the class, visiting each group and monitoring their progress, clarify confusions, and assist them in overcoming challenges that they might face. Next, at the ICOT sessions or independent constructions of the text, in the sessions, I assign students to choose one poem relevant to their local background or social issues and analyze it independently, which is at the point I began to reduce scaffolding and only assist when they ask questions. Additionally, the tasks given at each stages are also structured progressively from simple to complex. And also, I provide reminders about the duration they have to finish the task at each stage from PKF until ICOT, such as you guys only have 30 minutes to finish the task. And I also keep reminding them about the time left that they have like 5 minutes left, which is this approach ensure that students stay on track and remain focused and take responsibility for their learning process. Therefore, by breaking tasks into manageable steps and setting clear time limits, students learn to prioritize and stay focused, which is this approach not only support the learning process but also develop essential time management skill of the student. And this is all related to the scaffolding framework according to Quintana et al. 2004 that state time management and task work allowed are carried out gradually to support the learning process in progress. And the last good practice of implementing scaffolding that I did is at the closing activity, I give scaffolding by asking students to do some reflections of their learning and asking about their feeling that study a poem, and then I also giving some material reinforcement, which is this is related to the scaffolding framework according to Quintana et al. 2004, which states the reinforcement and reflection emphasize the process of evaluation and reflections, providing space within scaffolding to revisit the achievement of competency. And the last is the conclusions. Through the implementation of scaffolding in palm learning using the genre-based approach that I did at SMA Negeri Bogor back then, I have observed how students gradually grow towards independence in learning. This approach helps students build confidence, critical thinking skill, and responsibility for their learning process. Well, I think that's all for me. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day, everyone.